welcome back to Leap Taken. This is Mika, and here at Leap Taken we talk about all things craft related, witchy, law of attraction, manifesting, and everything else in between. If you haven't figured out by now, I'm in the car, I'm actually driving. I am running errands. It's a wonderful 106-degree day here in sunny Arizona, down here in the valley. I wanted to get on real quick because it was on my mind and I wanted to just go ahead and film now, just a quick video. And also I think it's fun to do videos a little outside the house occasionally. So anyway, this video is going to be about how to still be witchy when you're out and about in the world, when you're doing mundane tasks like running errands and things like that. How do you hold on to your witchiness, or how do you still, feel witchy throughout the day? So, prime example, I'm out running errands. First thing I do as I drive, besides paying attention, I am paying attention. Besides that, I look for symbolism. I look for things that, resonate with me, stand out, catch my attention. It might be, a particular flower, something growing on the side of the road. It might be a license plate number. It might be a sign. If I keep saying the same type of wording, if I see the same word or something like that, or if I see, just a repetition of something, a number, a word, letters, it'll stay out. And then I'll go into my little, encyclopedia in my head of what does that mean again? When you see, 111, or, if I keep seeing a certain sequence of letters or things like that, or numbers, obviously. So that's how you can stay witchy when you're out and about. That's how you can kind of stay in your zone of witchiness. The other thing is just how I think. I don't think like a muggle. At least I hope not. No, I see beyond what's there. For instance, as I'm driving, I have mountains here. I can't really show you right now. It's just, I'm on the highway. I need to pay attention. It's a lot more cars out on the road today, but there are mountains in the background, and I think of they're majestic, the majesty of them all. I think how those mountains have been here for quite some time, and all the magic that's stored in the mountains, or that emanates from it, and it's just wondrous. It's not just a mundane way of looking at it, saying, oh, it's just a ball of rock, what's the big deal? It's not just a ball of rock, there's energy there. And I think of how can I tap into that energy. I can't wait to actually go hiking here in the mountains. The thing is, it's just too hot right now. This is just not advisable to go out right now in this weather. 106, it was 104, now it's 106 when I first got in the car. I've only been in the car for about 10 minutes, so. Anyway, yeah, you're surrounded, your natural surroundings, take a look at that. And lucky for me, it's mountains. I mean, it's hard to not look at mountains and not see something magical in my mind. But maybe that's because I keep my witchiness. Okay, so that's one way. When you're interacting with people, try to practice seeing auras, especially if you see someone acting as, more agitated, the customer service or cashier or something like that. If they seem to be very agitated, you notice they seem to be very upset, peep out their aura. It's a great time to do that sort of stuff. Children, for instance, who are upset, babies crying, don't stare too hard because, people look at you crazy, but go ahead and take a look and see if you can tell, hey, I'm catching their aura, I'm catching their, I hope this air conditioner is not a problem because it's too hot to turn it down. But yeah, see if you can pick up on any of that. That's a good thing to try as well. Practice auras. Also, when you're out anyway, you want to be mindful of your surroundings. You always want to pay attention to, what's in front of you and the side of you and the back of you. Ignore my nails. You want to pay attention to that. So, definitely practice with a more heightened sense of self-awareness, or outside awareness. Definitely practice it more so as a witch. because you can pick up on vibes. You don't just pick up on physical presence. I mean, that's, you want to do that, but you definitely want to pick up on vibes that you're feeling. You walk into an establishment and something's emanating from that one person, leave. Especially in today's time where things are happening, you know, if you pick up on a vibe, look, if it's a chain store, I'm sure there's another chain store. Go to another store, especially if you're going to run more than one errand. Do the other errand first, then maybe come back. I honestly felt that way recently, and I listened to myself and I left the store. I left the store. I don't care. Who am I going to explain myself to, right? I left the store. I saw no reason not to. I didn't feel comfortable, so I said, nope, I'm out of here. I just got a feeling that didn't feel very positive. And it doesn't mean something horrible was going to happen. Maybe something unpleasant would have happened with me, you know? So I left. Yeah, so using your witchiness and staying witchy is basically taking what you already know and just taking it a step further. Inviting in, you know, another, dimensional type of, what am I trying to say? Awareness of other dimensions and of other frequencies and wave patterns that are happening around us, and don't just go by what your eyes can see only. Oh, there is such a weird smell here. What is that smell? Did you eat that right? Get ready to get off my exit. Go into the post office. But yeah, definitely do that. Isn't it where you can't talk when, well, I can't when I'm changing lanes. I gotta pay attention. Stop everything. But definitely pay attention. But use those skills. It doesn't leave. And by the way, being witchy when you're out and about doesn't mean, necessarily dressing, kind of goth. I mean, you can, that's cool. I don't know, I might try doing that occasionally, going out and feel the epitome of witchiness. Ooh, I'm shaking. But yeah, maybe instead of just, dressing a certain way, it's the inside. It's how you feel inside. It's how you view the world. That's the thing about religion. Not saying this is a religion, but in generally speaking, religion. They typically take their philosophy and it becomes their worldview. When I say worldview, how they see the world, how they look out, how they walk about life. It's their religion. So as far as witchiness and witchcraft goes, it's I don't want to say it's our religion, but it's our world view. And to make it even more interesting, we don't just see one world, right? So there you go. How to be witchy. I'm trying to think of any other things that I know practical, because I'm all about the practicalities of things. Interacting. Obviously, you want to do protection before you want to have protection on your vehicle. My husband's car and my daughter's car, I gave them a crystal to keep in their cars that I put a protection spell over to keep into the car. My daughter keeps hers out. My husband does not. It's a pretty crystal. I don't know why he doesn't, but I know he's weird like that. He doesn't like things dangling off the rearview mirror. So yeah, I do things like that. Oh, and in my own car, I have my own protection. I didn't do a crystal with this one. I just did protection magic that I wanted to do on it once I got it. So I would say knock on wood, but there's no wood in this car. All leather. Anyway, yeah, I'm just feeling really good out right now, and was just really thinking about this whole witchy, my witchiness, and how do I keep it as I go? How do I maintain? And how I maintain is I just maintain. I keep that level of thinking when I'm out, when I'm dealing with people, strangers, and people like that. I always try to pick up on their vibe. The more we talk, I try to pick up a little bit more, not on their necessary history, but more so on their the frequency there and where they're coming from. Especially if somebody's trying to sell me something, I'm gonna pay attention a little bit more. Now you wanted my attention, you got my attention. And I've somehow gotten behind the vehicle that is disabled. So we're gonna just go around. Didn't realize that. Doing some road work out here. But I will end the video now because I've reached my destination, and I've rattled on enough and been distracted enough. But hopefully I've inspired you to stay witchy when out and about. Thanks for watching Leap Taken. I'll be back with another video soon. Bye.